Are you happy? Hi, today I'm talking about why it's important to have meaningful conversations, which ultimately lead to deeper connections with people. I recently had a phone conversation with someone close to me. It went something like this.
Hey buddy, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's new?
Not much.
How was your day?
Pretty good. Same old.
What's the weather like over there?
Fair to sunny.
After several minutes of working our way through these boring, safe questions, I asked,
Are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
That's a strange question to ask someone.
Is it? I could obviously tell I had taken this person by surprise. Had no one really ever asked him this question before? And why is that a strange question? What prevents us from having deeper, more meaningful conversations?
We go through so much of our lives having these small, surface-level conversations with people. We ask superficial questions that lead to pointless, meaningless conversations. Basically, they lack any substance and will soon be forgotten. And if you think about it, was it really worth having the conversation in the first place?
Maybe we're asking the wrong questions. Maybe what we should be asking is,
Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you scared?
what are you passionate about? What makes you feel alive? Is there anything I can do to make your world or your situation better? And let's talk about it. Why don't we?
These all seem like such simple questions. Do they make us uncomfortable? Are we afraid of what the answer might be? Do we not have the time to listen? Maybe we just don't really care.
Most conversations are based around factual, trivial events.
What's the local sports team's record this year? How about those gas prices? I hate small talk. It does absolutely nothing to build a relationship with someone.
If I'm talking to someone, unless it's a hurricane, tornado, or some other major temper tantrum that Mother Nature is throwing at them, and they're standing in the middle of it, I generally don't give a shit about how the weather is where they currently are.
I want to know how you are doing, how you are feeling, beyond just the surface level of, oh, fine, same old, same old.
I understand that it's just not possible to have meaningful dialogue with everyone we talk to. Small talk can be okay in certain situations.
There's many people that cross in and out of our lives on a daily basis, and sometimes these brief conversations are all we'll ever have with them.
But I'm talking about the people we're close to. We human beings are hardwired for connection. We're in a constant search to find meaning in our lives. Having meaningful conversations with people gives us that feeling of connection, making us feel like we're not alone in this totally chaotic world. So many people suffer in silence, just below the surface.
Oftentimes, they don't have someone to connect with, someone that makes them feel like they're enough, like they're not forgotten. Especially now, and over this past year that has been so incredibly challenging for so many people. Mental health is a very real issue. You never truly know what's going on in someone's life or in their mind.
Maybe they don't want to feel like they're being a burden on someone else.
Yeah, they don't want to open themselves up and be vulnerable or show weakness or allow people to think that just maybe they don't have all their shit together and they could use some help.
Talk to people you actually want to talk to.
Oftentimes we find ourselves having conversations with people that we really don't want to be having. I know I can be feeling left empty inside after a meaningless 1-hour conversation with someone, but yet feel so much more joy and connection after a 10-minute conversation with someone on a deeper level. Make an effort to keep small talk to a minimum. Focus on things that really matter.
I'm not saying that every conversation has to be serious and it's going to solve the world's problems. Lightheartedness and laughter is important too, especially given the magnitude of all the world's issues that we're currently grappling with.
But make sure to show a genuine curiosity and interest in the person that you're talking to.
Ask meaningful questions.
Don't judge or be too quick to offer advice or a quick fix to someone's problems. More often than not, it can be much more powerful just to listen with an open heart and an open mind to what the person is really trying to say.
I can vividly remember a time several years ago when a new coworker, someone I barely knew,
We had gotten together for a casual dinner one night, and rather than just spend the entire evening chit-chatting about insignificant things, to my surprise, he actually wanted to dive deeper, to ask engaging questions, to genuinely get to know me. As it turned out, I was going through an incredibly difficult time in my life, and I hadn't shared it with anyone. It was eating me alive inside. Just by making the effort to ask a few simple questions, to find out if I was okay, and to wholeheartedly listen, I ended up having someone I could talk to. He has been one of my very closest friends, brothers really, ever since.
That's not always going to happen. And the person that you're talking to might not always want to open up and share their more intimate, personal details of their life. And that's okay. You don't want to be too forward or get too personal too fast.
But to openly give someone your full attention, to be genuinely present, to make the small effort to ask a few more important, impactful questions can make a huge difference in someone's life. That, in turn, can allow for more meaning and more connection in your life.
So give it a shot. Next time you find yourself having a conversation with someone you care about or you would like to know, try asking just a few simple questions that you might not otherwise. See what happens. You might surprise them. You might surprise yourself. Are you happy? Do you make a conscious effort to seek out meaningful conversations? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up like button if you got anything out of this video, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.